Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm early on time watch reviews. I'm Chris. I unbox and review budget watches like this watch. This is Pagani Designs GMT Master 2 Homage, and this week the Aliexpress anniversary sale is on. And in the description of this video, you will find my favorite Aliexpress watches, including this Pagani design, as well as some extra codes that you can use that will be in addition to the sale price. And so if you have a watch that you are looking for, be sure to use the home link for Aliexpress in the description, or browse the watches that I have as my favorite Aliexpress watches and pick up one for yourself. So today is a special video because I got some goodies inside this box. You can also see just above me here that I have a new clock as a part of my setup, and that's because a very special person named Joe, who has been watching my channel, who we got connected to via Travis over at Trap Vision 3D, sent me as a gift the clock that you see just above me here, an Invicta Pro Diver clock. He sent me this Invicta watch box, and there was a watch inside of this watch box. Now this Invicta watch box can hold 8 Invicta watches, and so what do you do when you have an Invicta watch box that holds 8 watches? You gotta fill it with some Invicta watches. Recently I purchased 2 of them. Just this weekend I purchased another one on eBay, a very rare one that's very difficult to find, which I'll be excited to show you soon. But I thought today I would show you what's inside my Invicta box and why I like Invicta watches. So let's get into this one. All right, so this is what's in the Invicta box right now. As you can see, I still have 3 empty slots. I did mention one of them is going to be filled soon enough. I did purchase another Invicta watch on eBay, quite a rare one, very, very difficult to find at all, used or new. I did find a new one that basically is coming without a watch box, but that's fine. I'll just tuck it in here, so I'll get to show you that soon. But these are my Invicta timepieces, and I want to begin just by talking about why I like Invicta watches. And I like Invicta watches because, in my opinion, they are great value for dollar spent timepieces. Now, some criticism is leveled toward Invicta because of timepieces like this one or timepieces like this one, which are very big. They are certainly not suitable for every wrist out there, and they're not suitable because of their size for everyone's preference out there. But just because Invicta makes big and what some people say are gaudy watches doesn't make them bad watches. It just makes them, for some people, too big. But value for dollar spent, they're fantastic watches. And so this is the first one that I bought, and I absolutely love this. This is the Invicta Bolt chronograph, and I did a review on this one, and as you can see, yeah, it's a big one. And personally, I like big watches. If you don't like big watches, you can say not a watch for me. You can't say that this is a bad watch. It's solid. It's running just a simple quartz chronograph movement in it, but I absolutely love this watch. And you can see my wedding ring there. It just kind of goes very nicely with the two-tone on my wedding ring. And you know what? Watch guys like me, watch enthusiasts, watch collectors like me, what we love to do is draw attention to watches. And this watch is one of the only watches in my collection that has actually drawn people's attention. They're like, "What is that on your wrist? What are you wearing?" And I'm not kidding. Now, it doesn't happen often. I'm not saying it happens every time I wear the watch. But my coworkers noticed it right away, and they're like, "What is that?" They wanted to see it. I was able to take it off wrist and show it to them. And my one coworker, Marcia, just said, "That is beautiful." I says, "Yeah, I know. It's very cool." And the other thing I like about Invicta is You know, look at the design elements on this watch. I mean, they are doing some original timepieces. They're not just homage watches like some people criticize the brand for. I mean, what's that homaging? Nothing. So that's the first one I got. The second one that I got is this one here. And this is the classic, very classic 40 millimeter Pro Diver model. I got this one in the Coke variation, and I did use a Scotch-Brite pad to brush out those center links, so it's an all-brush bracelet now. And I absolutely love this watch. And this is a sweet spot for all of you with, you know, 7-inch wrists or smaller, 40 millimeter by 20 millimeter wide at the lugs. Your lug width on this is under 50 millimeters. And so this is very wearable. And not only is it very wearable, it's running the Seiko NH35 automatic. And so for your first automatic watch, you can get these all day, every day, under $100. On Amazon or on the Invicta stores or on eBay. They're out there and they're cheap. And yeah, they're just fantastic timepieces. I love that one so much that the very next one that I got after that, as far as the Invictas, I haven't worn, and this one caught the attention of my coworker right away because she said, "You have never worn a solid gold watch." Now, obviously, this isn't real gold, but look at that purple. Look at the radiant sunburst on that purple dial. I love this watch because it goes from, you know, the dial. Trying to spit it out here. I'm so excited. The dial matches the bezel, which is blue, but then it, in certain light, it turns into this purple, goes into almost black or a darker blue there, and you can see the sunburst effect on it. Now, I will say, if you are buying an Invicta timepiece, this is one piece of advice that I would give. You can see both of these watches are the same in dimensions, but one is slightly different than the other. This one has a scalloped bezel on it, as you can see, and this one has a coin edge bezel. And this bezel here came very, very difficult to turn. It's still quite difficult to turn because it doesn't have much grip on the scalloped edges. Now it will turn, but again, difficult. So if you're going to get one, make sure it has the coin edge bezel on it. That's just my tip. Very easy to grip, and consequently, as you can hear and see, very easy to turn. And so, yeah, this is a watch that I'll wear at church or just to dress up. Absolutely gorgeous. I may polish out, or brush out, I should say, the center links on this one too. But at any rate, let's get on. Let's move on. This one here is a watch that I saw on Travis's Instagram. Now, he had it in a different color. This is not an Invicta per se, but it is an Invicta-owned company watch. This is Chase Dur. This is their homage, obviously, to a Navitimer, and it is absolutely awesome. I think it's like a 48 millimeter diameter case. I'm just looking to see if I have Super Cali here. I can't recall, but Trap and I did a special collaborative live video on Instagram of this one. I absolutely love the shark mesh bracelet on this one. I don't have to, well, this is the only watch right now that I have this kind of bracelet on, and absolutely love it. And yeah, this is just a gorgeous timepiece. And yeah, so happy that I got that. And on the Invicta shops, invictastores.com, you can get this for an amazing price. I believe some of them are just over $100. You might even be able to get some of them for $99. And that's a heck of a lot more than what I ended up paying for that on eBay. Now, last, but most definitely, most certainly not least, is this newest Invicta that I got, and this is the one that Joe gave me. Now stay tuned to the end, and you'll see the reaction video, the live reaction video on Instagram of me finding this watch in the watch box. You can see it's got another really nice, beautiful purple kind of sunburst dial on it. It has a blue or a purpley bezel on it. And then the two-tone. Oh my goodness, this is just gorgeous. And this is the Pro Diver Scuba version. And Travis over at Trap Vision did tell me that this is kind of one of their rare ones in the two-tone. So this is special in that it's going to be a little bit tricky to find, and more rare, I suppose, because of the colorways on it. Joe, I just absolutely love this watch. And in fact, I might end up just rocking this today after doing this video. I mean, have a look at that. And again, a large size watch. The design cues are definitely similar to a lot of watches out there, a lot of chronograph watches out there. And by the way, chronograph watches are a lot of the time enslaved to the movement that they're using. And so a lot of chronograph movements have the 3 subdials simply because the movement won't allow them to do anything else, but they do, some different things with their subdials. And this one with the gold rings around them. And then there's a really nice radial pattern on the subdial at 9 o'clock there. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see it. And the radial even has a bit of a sun. Look at that. Isn't that just... Guys, this is gorgeous. Now, is this a timepiece that everyone can wear? No, it's not, because it's big. It's large. In fact, you know what? Let me just show it to you on wrist. Yeah, I'm going to rock this one. I just absolutely love it. And I guarantee you today, when I wear this watch, I can guarantee you my coworker is going to notice it almost right away. Yeah, it's large and in charge, that's for sure. And look at that. Absolutely just drop dead gorgeous. I love it. I absolutely love it. So Joe, who gave me this timepiece, thank you so much for doing so. Absolutely amazing. And so that's it, guys. Check them out. These are my Invicta watches, including this beautiful Pro Diver Scuba that Joe has given me, and I most definitely am going to be filling the other 2 in. In fact, I got another Invicta Bolt in a different colorway that I'm looking at, but the one that's coming, fully loomed dial, I'll just give that as a hint. Joe, you already know what it is. Absolutely amazing. I can't wait to show it to you guys. So thanks for sticking around and watching this video. Let me know what you think of these Invicta watches. Let me know what you think of Invicta as a watch company. I think they're doing great things. And as always, whenever you leave your house, you need to have a great looking piece to wear on your wrist like this, the Invicta Pro Diver Scuba. Woo! And stay tuned right now for the live reaction. Guys, please subscribe, like and comment, and let me know what you think. And thanks for watching another Merly on Time. God bless. We'll see you in the next one. Let me just check this out. This is awesome. Where my dogs go. That is so cool. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, check it out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That is awesome. Thank you, Ripsaw. Get a battery in that baby, and yeah, very cool. Merly. Oh, and it says Merly on Time in the middle of it. That's awesome. Joe, you glorious bastard! You, thank you so much. That is so cool. Watch case. This
hey, bro,
cool.
You official, man.
And then Merly on Time on there as well. He must have did that with a label maker, maybe, on both. Millie, get out of my crap. Oh, and he got a watch in here. No way. Oh, look at that. So this is a 8. This will hold 8 watches, this big case. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, ripsaw.
Johan, right on, Leo. I see you. Y'all welcome in. Welcome in.
Here's the. You're gonna know. I'm assuming.
Pro diver scuba.
Scuba? Okay, because
Yeah.
Invicta on the side doesn't say.
Yeah, it's that's the pro diver scuba.
Okay.
Bro, in the early 2000s, that was.
Dude, thank you so much.
Is he in the chat? Hold up. No, he's not in the chat. Johan, so the Ripsaw was actually one of their best sellers in history. Outside of the Lupa, that was one of their best sellers, bro.
This one right here.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, and it's brand new. It's still got plastic on it.
And you got the two-tone version. That's a classic, too.
Yeah.
Watch 6, though. Welcome in.
Oh, man. Beautiful. Hey, 6, too. So, yeah, look at that. Oh.
Yeah, bro.
That is so nice. I'm going to be rocking this momentarily.